Well, wait a minute. Let me turn you. Are you green?
I am green. We're live. Hi, everyone. I'm Randy Jones with Incredible Tiny Homes, and behind me is an incredible tiny home, right?
That's incredible.
Was that corny or what? Yeah.
That's incredible.
All right, everybody. This is the Mad Hatter, and we've been waiting to show this home until this was done on the top. And the guys in the shop, Kevin, I think Kevin and Dennis and Farley, they all had a hand in this thing, building this thing. Kevin was really the creator of it. I had an idea of what I wanted, and I kind of give him some ideas of how I had it in my mind, and then he took all that, and this is what we created. Is that not beautiful? This is the Mad Hatter, and that's the porch stoop, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Porch stoop roof. There's a little light up underneath there.
Under there.
Yeah. Now we've got it out here where there's no electricity.
Because we're just showing that the house is not decorated.
No. And we've been inside of it before. But that's what we've been waiting on the entire time. Is that not gorgeous?
Let me back up so you can see it really good.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh my gosh, that's so cool looking.
So that's got to show you just the different things that we can create here at Incredible Tiny Homes.
I'm gonna look. There we go. Look at that.
Beautiful. So with the owner buying that door, she had some vision,
Yeah.
So we all worked together to make this thing come together. Isn't that neat?
Can you tell how it was made, what it's made of?
Wow. I'd have to kill you if I did.
Oh, yeah. It's a secret. It's kind of like the special recipe or something.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
No, it's made out of sheet metal.
Mm-hmm.
The bottom rim is sheet metal. The bow, guess this, the ribbon is old corrugated, old barn metal.
Wow.
And it would come all wrinkled up. And then the band around there is sheet metal and sheet metal. But they took an old 50-gallon barrel, side of it off.
Okay.
But because it had ribs on it, underneath there, it gives it structure. And so then we put sheet metal on top of that, and spacers and a lid and everything. And it's
cool.
Yeah, it's taken about a week to actually build that thing.
It looks so good.
Yeah, now look, that's one of these things that about our business is how do you price something like that, right?
Yeah, correct.
And I just built it.
Yeah.
Right, we built that because we didn't know what we were doing, but you know what? I think it's gorgeous. I like the challenge of building it and to see what we could come up with, and so that's why.
That is so pretty.
Yeah. I don't know. I was going to say something, and I'm not going to say it. So.
That is. It's so pretty.
You do stuff different, and you want to do it because you want to have fun doing it. And you just want to do it, and just to say you did it, and that shows we just do things because sometimes we just enjoy doing this, and it's a challenge, just like the hillbilly house, that was just a challenge. Did we get paid enough? Not nearly enough.
No.
Something like that, a week's worth of a guy could frame an entire house by the time he built that hat. I didn't charge for that hat, it was just a regular stoop. How can you charge for something like that? You don't know what you're getting into.
Right.
And then, I've talked to customers today because I got to charge them for change orders that they've made. But you don't charge for something like that. This wasn't a change order. This is a decision that I made as a business owner to do this. Also, I look at that as hopefully if somebody shares that hat, we might get some marketing out of something like that.
Yeah, of course it is.
And it's just what I want to do. And that's
beautiful.
it. You know what? In the United States, maybe you don't want these houses, you can go to 5,000 other times, and it's just, so you can tell it's been a long day, and I'm trying, and it's hard when you're trying to be fair to everybody and you're still not fair enough, But right there is just a beautiful thing, and I feel proud that the guys were able to come up with that. They were super proud of it.
Is that how you pictured it?
It's exactly what I pictured it.
That's so great.
When they were putting the drum together, they wanted to just use the barrel, you know. And I told Kevin, I said, Kevin, I don't like them ribs in it, and I like for it to taper out at the top a little bit. And so I said, can we wrap it with sheet metal and put some spacers at the top and spread it wide and then cut it in half? And that's what he did. But he went far beyond what I wanted. That whole lip, I didn't know how to make the rim of the hat. And then he actually put stitches in the band.
Let's show the stitching. Right there's the stitching right there.
Yeah, is that not cool? And then he cocked it sideways and cut it in half and stuck it on there. And
somebody asked a good question like, how does the water come out of it? And I saw holes in it.
Yep, they got a little drip thing in it. Yep.
Yeah, to get the water out.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that neat?
That's so beautiful. It just sets the house off. That is so cool.
But the homeowners actually sent the light fixtures here.
Yeah.
Look, everybody, this homeowner paid for this house a long time ago. Mm-hmm. She's been waiting a long time, and it goes into the forest.
Since the jam.
There's a lot of people that's paid money a long time ago, and they're still waiting for their homes.
Right.
So, if there's confusion, or if you guys are getting antsy about your homes, you guys can come here and we'll talk and see what we're doing and see how we're doing. And most of us are laying outside in the sun all day getting tan. You know what?
Travis, that's so nice of him. Tell Travis how nice that is. He said, worth the wait. Travis Sickle, he just got his house.
Hey, oh, Travis, yeah.
He just got his house.
Yep.
That's awesome.
We're doing all we can, everybody. It's been a day of just things you're dealing with, you know? And
it looks great.
Yep.
I love it.
Awesome. It's beautiful. Inside we got the, you all have seen.
Let's just take a peek. It's not decorated.
We've showed this quite a bit.
Wow.
Look at that.
Oh, it looks so good. And the little lights look like top hats. There's shelves, I know. Wow. And the stairs. But I'm going to decorate it. So
yeah.
This won't be the last time they see it. And it's going to be a rental. Don't do what I do, Randy.
Amanda says smile. Yep. The thing is it's hard for me I get people that get mad at me for showing this house because I'm not showing their house. Man, it's just constantly something.
Well, we just got to do our show.
It's just no fun.
Yeah.
All right. There you go. Let's not show it too long. Let's go another one. We'll go out here. Come on.
Okay.
Hey, what did Sling Blade say?
Hey, look.
He said, take care of that little boy. He said he lives inside his heart. It's a big place by yourself.
That's right.
Yeah, well, that's me.
Yeah. Hey, you've got a card in your pocket. Was you going to share that?
Yeah, because it really perked me up today. It was nice.
Read it again so it'll perk you up again.
I'm going to sleep with it.
What? Well, good for you.
Yeah, good for me.
Yeah, good for you, Randy. You want to start?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yep. Said Randy.
Randy. They got your name right.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to, talk to me.
Well, I mean, they got my name right. What is it? I mean, I don't understand. I don't understand. All right. I got to understand, there's people might be watching this and don't even know nothing about me or this show or this place or this, and whatever I say is recorded forever and ever and then dissected and sent back to me, and you said this. Okay. I wanted to address something you said in a video, see, last week. Oh my God, here we go.
Well, I thought you said this perked you up.
Well, here we go. You have built hundreds of homes for others while being homeless yourself. You should not feel an ounce of guilt for wanting a home for your home, and I am excited for you. Also, it is true, your homelessness has birthed a unique ingenuity which I will benefit from. When I decided to purchase a home from you, a Tontley Plus your dream, you did not offer egress windows or sprinklers as standard, but you do now. As someone who will have a wood-burning stove, I can't begin to tell you how grateful I am that you are concerned about me, or all of us, enough to offer these things. I'm also thrilled with the little things like the bathroom vent and all of the outlets. Love your passion, your heart. Please do not let bad apples ruin anything, and I just did. Sorry. Extraordinary on your business and extraordinary. I am working on how to be part of it, and her name was Marlena. I want to say, Marlena, thank
Very
you
nice.
for that.
Beautiful card. Let's see the front of it.
Yeah, it says this is a paper hug, a social distancing friendly card.
That's so nice.
That is cool, wasn't it?
That's very nice.
Yeah, I read all the cards that come here. There's not a whole lot to come. And, but when they do, listen, I take these to heart. They mean a lot to me. It's just the way I'm wired. You know, I like flowers, like cards, like stuff. You don't have to send me stuff like, I'm not saying that. Don't ever do that. I mean, I'm not good with things being given to me, so I'm good. But just a general, just a little card of thank you is fine. I don't even deserve that. It's just, I'm good with what I do and how I'm going, but something like that is just a cool little boost. There's all kinds of you that need cards sent to you too.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm just have the fortunate time to be on, crazy enough to be on here every day.
You know, everybody's so nice, and everybody is,
yeah,
they're in it with us, and they're down when we're down, and they're up when we're up, and everybody's so supportive, and everybody is just, it's just life.
I know. And listen, I'm fine. I'm busting it. I'm good. I'm sleeping. I'm eating, and I'm cranking, and I'm working hard, and I'm going, and I ain't stopping, and it's going, and it's going to succeed, right?
Yes.
It's just, you guys, it's when somebody walks into your house every day at a certain time, what are they going to see?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they were going to see when they walk in your house. They're going to see everything. And every time, every day's different. And we bring you these videos, and every day's different. And I'm just like I watched just a little caption of a Sling Blade movie, and he made that comment. He said, a little boy lives inside of his heart, and it's a big old place in there, you know. And it's just feels a lot of stuff. You know, and that's the way I am. I try not to do it, but it's just the way I am. So one complaint can really bother me. It's not a complaint, it's just issues. And this is a big thing that's going on here. And I'm finding that the emotions are skyrocketing, you know, and it's just, and I'm having to learn something about myself that I just can't hold everybody's hand. And we have to go to policies, and it's just the way it is. And I am not perfect, and I told you I'll never be perfect. And I'm gonna probably have to change my phone number. I'm gonna have to do some stuff because I can't get any peace, you know? And I'm just telling you how it is, and I'm sorry, and it's just the way it is. But it's you know, when you don't even understand, I don't even know the other things that are going on here and the people, and you know, you got other lives here that I'm totally 100% responsible for. The men working here, you know, my immediate family and business. And I'm not complaining a bit. I love it all. But it's just, you know, you got to be able to shut her down sometimes, you know. And I don't need anybody, you know, concerned about me or anything. I'm fine. I'm good. It's just this day was a rocking day. And but I'm ready to kill it tomorrow. I'm ready to do whatever I got to do to make this succeed. You can see all the conduit we got here. We're putting water lines in. We're putting power lines in. There ain't a day been missed. You know, I was out here swinging a hammer, putting rebar in the ground with a phone in my ear and phone on the ground, and ordering, calling, and getting inventories and trying to get pipe here for what we're doing. And then there's always mistakes, and there's things that aren't never ordered on time, and things don't come in, and it's just part of life. And that's what I'm used to. But man, when you got people that's just, you know, you're doing all you can, and then you're just kicked back down that mountain, and you're almost to the top, and you got to go again. It's just like, you know, just like that movie says, man. It's not how hard you can hit, it's how hard you can get hit. And I say, bring it, you know. And so I just got to be able to get out of the way a little bit.
And you
know?
I mean, this ain't new.
No.
You know, to have an off day is not new. So.
And I'm not off. It's just like, it's just reality that's happened.
It's a busy day.
It's just happened, you know. And then you got to come on. It's just, you know what? I love having a great time, and I love doing that stuff, but it is so hard to flick that switch. After doing these videos for 3 or 4 years, it's hard to flick that switch to put on a really fun face when, it's just hard because you have this immediately in your mind constantly, We just walked out of the office with, finding blueprints and ideas and customers and I wish I had all the houses done. I must wish they were all done and it was over with, We'll just stop for a year, just get it done. Y'all got your houses and we'll just rest, But we can't do that. We got a business to run. We got people that need more homes hopefully in the future, So got to find that place, got to find that spot, the journey, So I like what I've started, and I like what I've done here, and you feel like you're trying to do a good thing, and when you always doubt what you're doing because of there's people that don't like doubt what you're doing because of there's people that don't like what you're doing, or they're trying to bring you down, and I'm not used to that in my life. I've never had notoriety or people come to me. I've never had people walk up to me or text me or call me as much as this, and so I'm learning how to put it. Come here, boy. There you go, good boy.
Good.
Come here.
He was full blown.
Good boy. Look at
Chasing
that. He
car.
stopped. He's going after that dog. Good
Wow,
boy.
he was full blown.
You're a good
Let's
boy.
get closer over here.
I'm sorry I yelled you guys' ear. He was barreling down the road, man. Good boy, Ace. The other house, I'm going to show one more house here tonight. It's a great big one. It's almost done. And I told the homeowner that we would show it to her. I wanted to verify a few things in the home so she could see what was going on. Man, it rained the other day and no water stayed in that field.
That is unbelievable.
It just ran right off. So it's perfectly pitched to get rid of all the water.
Look at all the meter poles.
Yeah, we got 36 meters. We're almost done. We still have these two rows to do.
Yeah.
But the uprights are on, the secondary's in.
Good grief.
Yeah, we'll get them inspected, and then we'll do our the sewer profile is supposed to be done this week. Ordering all the pipe, the manholes for the.
Getting so.
Yeah,
close.
man. And you know what? I never ever intended to even do that.
I know, that was never in the plan.
No, I didn't.
Mm-mm.
Not here.
None of it was actually in the plan.
Not here. I didn't. I don't know. It just happened. People need. You know what? You know why we did this? The real reason why we did this is because we were told you needed a place to stay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I thought, you know what? If it'll help sell the homes, we'll just put them out here.
Yeah.
Never in my mind thought, and you guys will probably roll your eyes on this, most people will. I didn't even consider and it probably will never even come, a residual income. I never considered it. I don't even think about it. But that's the only reason, because it gives us homes to build. Mm-hmm. So if I got to keep creating communities for us to build homes, I'll keep doing that so the guys can keep working. That was just a pause. Somebody just tried to call her. Yeah. Here's our showers and everything here.
Now, what was the size again? 10 by 22?
Yeah. This is an elaborate home. There's a lot going on here. Just the fact, like all the colors up there in them shakes, that's not just put up shakes. Mm-hmm. Because they're all different colors, it takes more time, more labor. Just like putting up that Mad Hatter's hat, it took more time.
Right.
And that's why, did we charge for an extra, all these colors and different variations and keeping the straight lines around it? No, but it looks cool. How do you put a price on that? Inside here, I want to show the homeowner a few things. We do have glass. She said there was no glass in her door. I wanted to show that we do have a glass in her door now, and it looks really nice. I wanted to show, Ace,
Now,
come
that
here,
was a-
come here,
That was
Come here. Come here.
built here, right?
come here. Go out, buddy. Go on. Go, go. What's that?
That one was built here.
Yeah, that's one of our doors. Okay, this customer doesn't like the kitchen. So what we're going to do is we're going to redo this kitchen now. And what it is this is a 30-inch deep cabinet. And because just the way that wall laid out and where that window was, the guys made the kitchen deeper, right? And so we thought they'd put some cubbies in the back just to make up for that space. But she wants a Lazy Susan. So I'm thinking, okay, she had an idea. She goes, well, what if we take this cabinet, make it back 24, which gives it a 6-inch space, take this cabinet out and redo it and give her about a 16-inch cabinet. So then we got another 6-inch space. Then I can pull both 6-inch pieces out, put a Lazy Susan in there, and put a cabinet that's 16 inches. That's what I'm going to do. Her question was, she wanted to know if that sprinkler was over the lofts, and it's not. It's over the kitchen. Wanted to know what all those holes were in her ceiling. And that's a smoke alarm and 4 puck lights. And then we got 2 more over there above her ceiling. There's 2 more holes in the ceiling over there. Now, the handrails are really cool because it's all glass. And that came in. So as soon as we get done here, the last thing we'll do is put all the glass in. We got a piece of trim that goes over this, but Rob will be starting, we'll demo this kitchen and redo it. Now we might be able to keep the sink base, and it's got a Randy rack. Now she was concerned about, she wanted to know if she had an extra cabinet coming into this house. I don't care to give you an extra cabinet if you think you need one, but there's really no place to put one because you got the door, a cabinet, a refrigerator, and a staircase. There's no physical space to put another cabinet. Then here, there's no physical space to put a cabinet because you got a walkway right here, and then you got a stove right there. So I don't know where we could put another cabinet. Be glad to, but there's no space.
Mishka said she'd take it.
Yeah.
In the kitchen.
So we'll.
Put it in her house. Put it in the 24-hour bill.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's what she said.
So I don't know. We might be able to utilize the thing. It's all lacquered and finished. So, but I think we can match it up. A lot of times, what happens is when this wood is sat for just a little bit, you wouldn't believe the UV rays that come through these windows.
Right.
It actually changes the color of wood, and you don't know the change until you put a new piece up against it.
Right.
Right. So, but we're going to tear this out of here, get a new countertop, and then we're going to put that door right there and a new cabinet base. It may have a little different color, but maybe in time it'll start blending after the UV rays hit that, you know. But we try to build them all at the same time.
Right.
I love this house. I think the layout was amazing when you come in here and you got a staircase, so it's almost like an easy access loft combination.
Right.
You know, but because it's 10 foot wide, everybody, that's why you get a staircase, full bathroom. I brought somebody in here today and they were amazed. Oh, the auditors. We went through an audit today. And the auditors came in here and they said that this bathroom was bigger than the bathroom they had at home.
Wow.
Yeah. So I hope she really likes her bathroom when it's done. Yeah. Oh, and also we're going to change this staircase or the storage. We're going to leave this door. She wants this all exposed in here. So I think when I got in there and crawled around right here, I'll show you what's going to be open is this line. I'm looking at the staircase. So from here down, we're just going to rip this out of here and put a piece of trim, and then that'll be exposed open where you can put stuff, because I think she's concerned about not being able to put stuff back there and having to dig through it.
Okay.
So what we'll do is we'll leave this trim for the door and cut this and make that line right there and open it as a cavity to easy access. And that's a good idea because it's either that or put a door on it. You know, we could do that too.
Right.
You know. So But it always has to look bad before it can look good, doesn't it?
That is true.
Yep. Oh, and the frosted windows, a great feature. I love those frosted windows.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yep. So I wanted to come on and show her this video. I don't know if she's watching tonight or not, but if she can, that'll help her understand what those holes are for. And I understand people like, what's going on? But you know what? We're not done yet.
Right.
But be glad to answer any questions that you have. Like I said, there's puck lights, your ceiling fan. That is the sprinkler up there. It's over the main area. It is not over a loft.
Now, I've got a question about the kitchen.
Yeah.
Is that because, of course, with every house, you know, everybody gets their floor plans and they sign off on them. What was it? Did she just change her mind, or did it have to fit the house? What's the?
Well,
what's
all right.
What doesn't she like?
This was built, and I talked to her today. It was built like the floor plan. The only in every house, almost every house, especially custom homes, you run into just some little issues or some things, right?
Right.
All right, this bathroom had to be a certain, when we're framing this thing out, that window is exactly on the framing.
I see.
Okay, so we got it. So then you cannot, that sink base has to go, that's faucet has to be in the center of that window.
Okay.
Done deal, it has to be. This is a full 32-inch sink.
Yeah.
It has to be there. All right, but so does that wall because of the size, which made this cabinet 30 inches deep instead of 24.
I see.
Now that wall, if it would have come here, it made the bathroom deeper, but it was already built here. That all this would have come out about 6 inches.
Right.
All right.
You need it for.
So instead of doing that, we just made the cabinet 6 inches deeper.
Right.
And then we put these cubbies on here, thinking, well, that would help out with the. And so what happened was making this 30. There was no Lazy Susan on the plans.
Right.
But afterwards, looking at it, there's a dead space. Now listen, I understand that when you're doing your blueprints, that you can't think of everything.
Right.
Nobody can.
Nobody
we
can.
still even make there's
Right.
things you just don't know. But either you live with it or we change it.
Right.
Right? So we're going to change it because she's requested it to be changed. You know, I want everybody happy. And that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to take it out of here, be 24, and it'll be done. Yep.
And what goes here? So she's got a stove that goes right.
And that's like a range stove. I love these. I love this right here because now we're putting these plugs behind here, and that's for the microwave to go to be plugged in. So we try to do this every single time. Now what we're doing here too is we're taking this distance between the range top and the countertop of about 18 inches. And this is about 7 inches. So 36, 18, and 7 puts that right here.
Right.
You know, almost at about 6 foot, a little lower, about 5'10", 5'11". You can actually, and this is, I think, at 5'8", or no, less than that. And you can actually open and see this, right? If you get in some cabinets, they're too tall. So we've come up with a standard height that we can use every time. This is a vanity light over your sink. You know, a sink light. It's a wall-mounted light. And then this is a ceiling puck light right here. And as you can see, if that light was back here, it would just hit here. So we have to put it here so it'll shine down right on the cabinet.
Right.
Yep.
Now, how long is the kitchen? I think somebody just asked that.
I don't have a measuring tape on me, but this sink base is 36. That's 48. 48 plus it's a little better than 6 foot. Probably about 6'4".
Right.
Yeah.
And real quick, come here, Ace.
Ace, come here.
I want to show the fridge. No,
Go.
she's not putting the. Let me turn around here and show the fridge.
You stay.
There's where the fridge is going to go.
Yeah, and it's a great place for a fridge. I love it. It's got a cabinet underneath it, you know. So it's a great place for a fridge. Open it. I mean, what's beautiful about this kitchen is that you got your sink, your stove, and almost a triangle, and that's what you want in a kitchen. In a household like a regular home, you have a triangle. So it's 1, 2, 3, your sink, your stove, and your fridge. So this is very livable home.
And several people are bringing up, and this is how our policies are. There's a fee for changing. For whenever stuff's already built, if your plans are signed off on and everything like that, there is a charge for, because everybody's asking, is there a fee for the change order?
You know, this is, I'm just, all right, I just got to bring it up. And I'll talk about stuff. What I talk about has not been gone over with Amanda, with the board of trustees, or anybody. All right, but there's a couple things that are going on. All right, so we got a change order. Our change order policy is a $2,500 upfront fee to change anything, plus what it costs to put them in. To do somebody into a tizzy to have to pay that, right? So how am I going to charge that without y'all losing your mind, right? And then not being mad about it, and then start thinking, well, the plans were wrong or this was wrong, and everybody's going to start digging, and everybody's going to have this negative feeling. As far as I'm concerned, I'll do everything for free. I just don't care because I don't want it. Just like like our policies, we take your house to your home and you don't want your house. What are we supposed to do? And we get in lawsuits, you get all this stuff because you don't want your home. And man, I'm just going to tell them that what it is, because it's going to see it. Is our hillbilly house that went to Utah is now coming back here. He doesn't want his house. So the hillbilly house that we loved and adored, this lady brought it up because when we built it 9'6" wide. And I asked the guy if it mattered, and he said no, because we got wide load permits for $25 a year. But before we left, he said, I never said that. I didn't have him sign a contract that said, hey, you can build it wider. So I reduced it. This homeowner wanted to know why I didn't charge him. Well, nobody knows if I charged him or not to reduce it. But it just gets in all this stuff. And I'm always thinking to myself, are we not a lot cheaper than most builders? Are we not $20,000, $30,000 cheaper than most builders? And to do what we're doing and everything. And that's where I say, when I live inside my heart, that's where I live. And I'm trying to, okay, great. So the guy didn't want his hillbilly house. And I said to him, fine, I'll come and get it. He wants all his money back. So I've got drawings in it. I got a $5,000 bill taking it out there. Now I got to bring it back and go out there and get it again. And then I've got to make use of it. And he's already reduced it 8'6", and I got to make it 9'6" back to where it will look nice again, the way we designed it in the first time. All that's in there. So what do? Do you start getting mad at each other? I don't want ill feelings. I don't want this negative stuff in my mind. But we can't keep a company either if we just keep giving every single thing back to everybody and making everybody change when they want to.
And we have policies and we have contracts.
Yeah, but as soon as you enforce them.
But just like someone just said on there, said, look, I wanted changes. I got the changes and I paid for the changes because that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. If there's a contract, if it's been approved, and everybody on here, that's business. It's a fair way to be. And for anybody to expect to not pay for something that they've bought, it's not fair to everyone else. Let me just say that. It's not fair to the ones who do pay.
No. That's what I'm saying. What do you do? And then, I mean, and you know what the thing is too? Then you got all this social media and everything that everybody wants to slam and kill you on there, and then you got poor reviews. Well, God, how can you not have poor reviews?
And then,
you can have poor reviews because I got so much crap laying around out here. You know,
but that's why we have the policies. That's why we have the contracts. That's why we have the estimate sheets. That's why we have all that, and they're all signed. That's why we have the prints.
Yeah, but you know what I do? I look at this and I'm like, okay, on the print it had that on there, right? But it didn't have the 30-inch cabinet in the back. Okay, it'd be 24. It'd still just be a 6-inch space right there. Not enough for a lazy Susan. It still wouldn't be enough.
It would not have been enough.
No, but I don't feel right to say, hey, any change in these homes is a $2,500 fee plus doing all that. But you know what? I've got 52 other homes that I need to build, right? And we have to now throw in another kitchen on that build, and they're already behind, and people are screaming at them to get these things done. You know, nothing's ever going to go fine and perfect, and we all understand that.
Right.
But then when the guys are working 10, 12-hour days and coming in on Saturdays to catch up and go, it's not going to work out like that. So there's this balance that we have to come up with, and it's not about money.
Beth just said, how much for the hillbilly house? I mean,
this is why I just told the guys, you know what? I said, I'll come and get it because it was a work of art. I would love to take, and you know what? I'm not picking anybody's house over another. And I've had people say, hey, you always talk about this house is better than my house. Why don't you show my house? I'm like, oh my, please stop. it is a special house. It's a different looking house. It shows us our diversity of what we can do. So if I put the hillbilly house and the purple house next to each other, you can do that.
You can put the Highland. You can put that. There's.
It doesn't mean that they're any better than this beautiful home right here that she's going to get, you know, or even,
Nice
and I tell you guys all the time,
or Laura's
the
house.
RJOs are my favorite, and Pam's right here are amazing. It's just got it. Just
Hands, yeah.
yeah, Ann's. But it just shows how these guys, how the skill level we have here, you know? As you can see, it's a unique business that we're in. And just like I called, you know, the finance company, they said they don't know of anybody putting these kind of houses
No.
out. And there's a lot to it. Let me get that door.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I've had people tell me, charge, do this, do that. You know what? You're not on the phone with these people. You don't have the communication. I feel for everybody, even though they want change order, even though they want their house back, even though they want to do this. You know, there are repercussions in this life. I've always said I'm probably not meant to be in business. I love building and I love people. But when it comes into business, you got to be just hard and you got to just tell it like it is. And you got to walk off, you know what? And people are going to throw stones, they're going to be mad at you most of the time. And they're not going to like it. Most business owners are not liked.
Right.
Yeah. And it's just the way it is. And so it's a delicate path to walk for me anyway. So I struggle with it every single day of my life. Every single day. I get texts, I get emails, I get messages, I get all kinds of stuff constantly about what I'm not doing right or what I'm not being fast. Whatever it is, it's constant. And that sleeps with me, walks with me, and eats with me. It's just the way I'm wired. Maybe that's what keeps me fired up all the time and constantly working and never stopping, is because I have that on me, you know? So, but I still love building. I still love what we're doing. And I'm just, you know, I'm going to say that we have called a lot of the people, we've called every single person on that list, you know? We've tried to give you an idea when your houses are going to be done. I don't know. We're just building as fast as we can. And if you need a date, we'll give you a date. But if you want to say it, we'll have to give you a further out date than you even think about. Lady called, was really sweet to me today. She was, just tell me when you're going to think you can have it done. I looked on the list and I said, if this happens, we're looking about right there. And she said, I'll just give it another month. She said, that's all. She said, I don't care, you know, I just want to know when. And we're trying, and it's hard. Like, this right here is going to slow down. This over there is going to slow us down. This one over here is, we got to, you know, there's things that happen and you can't predict those things. You know, you can't predict. We make mistakes. We have to change them. And then to call everybody and say, hey, your whole build list now is a week behind. It's just, that's difficult to do. We don't have manpower to do that, you know? And then you're saying, well, do a mass email, Stop. I've got, everybody, you know, has got a lot to do here. So maybe we're just not smart enough. That's all. All I know how to do, I know how to build homes. That's it. So anyway, I don't know how to email.
Anyway, I just want to change the subject just so we can wrap that up real quick and just talk about, because everybody was talking about the first, that you're going to go see your son. Tell the issues or some of the obstacles that we've been running into, not sure about. Yeah.
You know, Tennessee is considered a high-risk state now, so they're not allowing anybody from Tennessee to go to New York. And
New York, Connecticut, and New Jersey.
Yeah. So what alarms me is that, hey, California could instill that while I'm flying in the air. And when I get there, it's going to be a 14-day quarantine, you know? I can't do that. So I don't know how that works. I don't know if it's going to be mandated. Like, if you put in a hotel, what am I going to do? Do I get to walk out if I don't want to be there?
Well,
can I leave?
And she said, as of right now,
yeah,
it's a self-quarantine. So you're supposed to.
Why would I put myself in a hotel for 14 days?
Well, nobody has time like that. You can't be gone that long.
No. So it's concerning me that I can't get caught out there.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen my son in a year and a half.
I know.
You know, and I'm sure there's other people in here that's worse off than I am. I'm sure it always is. But I'm like, I'd like to go see him, you know. If I don't go see him now and it gets bad, I'm a feeling that I won't be able to see him till the first of the year.
Wow.
You know?
That's a long time.
Yeah. So that's kind of where I'm at. And I think we're gonna paint his apartment, hang a barn door, put a air conditioning unit in, and he needs some stuff done around his home.
And didn't you read today, wasn't it, that they are shutting down the restaurants inside, like where you can't go inside it?
Well, there's 4 counties in California. Just said on the internet. I was looking on my phone.
Yeah.
They're going to shut them down for indoor dining. They got to be outside dining. So, hey, however all that is, Amanda got me a bunch of masks I can wear.
Yeah.
And I'll wear them. But supposed to leave out tomorrow about 8 a.m. and I'll get in LA their time at noon.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Right.
Yeah. But my boy's working it from home, and so he'll be able to come and get me and get to see him. But
hey, I was wanting to ask, are they doing Ubers?
He said, yeah.
Oh, are they? Okay.
Carson said they were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
Yeah.
It's just such weird times, man.
Yeah, well, especially when you don't go anywhere. We're like right here.
Yeah.
I mean, what do? I go to Walmart once a month, and then now we're getting it where it'll be delivered. Our food. So really don't have to go anywhere.
And like Diane said, self-quarantine at your son's house. I mean, y'all can't go out to eat anyway. So
No.
You can go to the beaches, I think.
No, they shut them down, I think.
The beaches,
I
too?
thought I seen it today.
It could be.
Yeah. And yeah, I'll be there with him. I'm fine there. I just can't stay 14 days with him.
No, yeah.
No, I can't do that. I don't plan on doing anything other than working around his place anyway.
Yes.
But the thing is being caught out there and not being back
They're
here.
still doing taxis here, but don't. He said, don't take an Uber. Never took an Uber, but they're doing taxis. That's where Travis is at. Travis, where are you at? I always forget where Travis is at.
He's in Jersey.
Is he? I had him in Missouri, and I don't know why I kept saying he was from
Maybe
Missouri.
you're right. I thought he was. I don't
No,
know why I
I'm
thought
wrong.
he was in Jersey.
I know. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But I bet you're right.
Yep.
Mishka said we still have Uber, and she's out in California. Are you close out there, Mishka? Isn't she close to Carson?
Yeah, she said she was. He's in North Hollywood.
Now, Brian Carty said the beaches are open. In California?
Brian Carty's in New Jersey.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. She said we have food delivery and everything. Okay. Beaches inside restaurants, movies, theaters are closing, is what somebody said.
Yeah,
okay.
they're getting ready to close down. And that's fine. We're not going to do any of that anyway.
Right.
It's just that I don't want to get caught out there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Okay.
So, yep. Everybody, thank you for a good show tonight. I'm sure Amanda will be back tomorrow. She'll do a show for you guys.
Yeah, I think me and Alyssa's going to do something.
Yeah. So, happy 4th of July.
Oh, that's Saturday.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I'll be back.
He's in Missouri.
He is in. You were right.
What?
I don't know why I thought Jersey.
I don't know what's wrong with me.
You were spot on. That's good. Yep. So I'll see you back probably Monday. Yeah. But we'll bring a video for you tomorrow and Friday.
Yeah.
And there's a lot going on in here. Guys are just killing it. We've got Kimberly that is living here. Her home is almost done. We want to get her in there as soon as possible.
And two, just to talk about the shows really quick, me, Alyssa, I'm probably drag Amber into it. She won't want to, but I'll drag her in it anyway.
Yeah.
But we'll come up with something. And Kelly, I think, is going to be here Friday, so she won't want to be on there either, but I'll drag her on it too. So a lot of things that a lot of people ain't going to want to do, I'm going to make them do. So we'll come up with something.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
And be sure, yes, Judy, be sure to wear your mask on the plane.
I'll wear 2 of them.
You pass out. All right.
Yeah, I've got plenty of masks.
And you'll give us updates. We'll get to update you about Randy and what's going on out there in California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, have a great night. We'll see you. I'll be back Monday.
Yes.
Bye. Come here, buddy. What are you doing? Come here. Oh, come here, buddy. This concrete's hot, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know what.